Welcome to the Academy Charter School's graduation ceremony. The graduation is being live streamed. We are asking all family and friends to refrain from leaning into or blocking the center or side aisles taking photos and videos on your mobile devices.
On September 9th, 2009, the Academy's first school opened at 94 Fulton Avenue with 164 scholars in grades K through 2. Bishop and Mrs. Goldson galvanized a group of like-minded individuals, and the mission was born. What started as a dream became a reality and has become one of the fastest-growing charter schools in the Northeast, enriching the lives of over 3,400 scholars. With locations in Nassau and now Suffolk County, the Academy Charter School is committed to creating world-class scholars. And that is our mission, to create world-class scholars who will learn today, lead tomorrow, and serve in the future.
This fall, the Academy begins a new chapter in Wyandanch. You and your child can become part of the Academy family and its mission. Ensure a bright future for your child with a new state-of-the-art building. The Academy Charter School 2. Here we grow again. Visit us online at academycharterschool.org for more info.
Hello, Academy family. I am a proud mother, and I just want to say it's an amazing experience. The Academy School is the best. I would recommend every parent to enroll their children in Academy, because the experience of education is what they're all about. Their pledge say it all, and so with your children enrolled in the Academy, the sky's the limit. There's nothing that they will not achieve. I am such a proud mom, and I'm so grateful that they have accepted my daughter and that she is doing phenomenal. And I love this school. Thank you, Principal Dupree. Thank you, Miss Cruz and Miss Street in her K1 class. We're so grateful to have you, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year that she will be enrolled in the Academy all the way through high school.
For some, it's the end of a journey. For some, it's just the beginning. But for everyone, it's a celebration.
With me as we welcome the procession of our graduates. Please stand. well-wishers on this great accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeking your cooperation in keeping the aisles and the center aisles clear throughout this proceedings. At this time, I invite you to continue to observe the standing protocol as I invite Amaya Stewart and Marilyn Membrano to lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Stewart and Ms. Membrano. One of our middle school songbirds, Jada Powell, will be coming at this time to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Give it up for Miss Powell. Thank you, Miss Powell. We will be certainly watching our television screen in the years to come to see you performing that same rendition at the Super Bowl, right? At this time, as proud and dignified Academy scholars, I'm inviting Vincent Suazo and Peyton Holloway to lead us through the Academy Star Pledge. While they come, this is an advisory to all attendees who are using the parking lot. If you are parking face out and you did not feed the meter, they're currently issuing tickets. You might want to attend to that quickly. Thank you.
As an Academy star, I pledge to be here every day on time. I will keep myself and others safe. I will strive to have a positive attitude. I will always try to do and be my best. I respect myself and others. I will accept responsibilities for my actions. Today I'll learn, tomorrow I'll lead and serve.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Suazo and Miss Holloway. We are very pleased. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. We're very pleased this morning to have the presence of a very astute member of the Board of Trustees. Join me in giving a very warm welcome to our Board of Chairman, Pastor Stewart. Put your hands together for him.
Good morning, Academy family. Now, I've done about 7 graduations, but I figured the middle school should have the energy. I said, good morning, Academy family. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, the 700 staff, and the over 3,600 students network-wide, we congratulate the class of 2024. Can you put your hands together for yourselves? This is middle school, and we were excited because on Wednesday, we also were able to graduate our Uniondale and high school class from Hofstra University. And we're excited today because you step into a new dimension and you begin a new journey. We also want to take a minute to honor our founder, Bishop Barrington Goldson, for his effort and vision to the school. Nothing happens without hard work and a desire, and Bishop and this church, Calvary Tabernacle, sowed the seeds to change a community and thus changing the environment for many young people and families. We also want to salute our senior staff who is here today. We have, if they could stand, our Chief Development Officer, Mr. Wayne Houghton, our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Nicholas Stapleton, our Chief of Staff, Felicia Barracks, and our Chief People and Legal Officer, Miss Sandria O'Neill, Esquire. We also are blessed to have some great principals, Dr. Pierre-Louis and also Mr. Holloway, who are the high school principals. And we also want to take a minute to acknowledge and celebrate your principal, Miss Radley. Can you put your hands together? Come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. We applaud you for your efforts, Miss Radley, and all the teaching staff. I heard the teaching staff in the middle school is the best teaching staff. Is that true? We celebrate you. Don't tell anybody else, though. It's a horrible rumor, but we thank you for your leadership, teaching staff, and faculty. We also want to salute all the parents in the house. Can all the graduates salute your parents today for their contribution? I just want to say publicly to all the parents, I'm not just the chairman of the board, but I am a parent of a 5th grader who just graduated as well. And thank you. And I, too, took the journey that you took. And I have not been disappointed yet. So I thank this staff for being great role models, and really, because of their efforts, we are the highest performing charter school in all of Long Island. Branching out from Hempstead, then to Uniondale, and now we're in Wyandanch. But today I just want to say a special word before I take my seat to all of the students. Because I know today is a big day, it's a big moment. You've accomplished a great feat, a great task, and now you're stepping into the big leagues. You're going to high school. And I tried to transport myself back to what it felt like to be going into high school as a 9th grader. And you know what my word for you was when I was going to the 9th grade? I was terrified. I was afraid of the uncertainty. I was afraid of what would come. I didn't know what to expect. And I would say to you, graduates, that although uncertainty is really something you cannot get away from, how many know that you have greatness on the inside of you? And your best days are yet ahead of you. Can somebody put your hands together for the best days? You will have new experiences, new challenges, new joys, and some pain. But you start the journey into adulthood, and I just wanted to leave one thing from my experience when I was a scrawny 9th grader, and that is there comes a time where you have to learn that to become the leader that you are destined to become, you can't be a follower. You have to step out of the frame and the lane that people have put you in and decide that you're going to become better, bigger, and brighter. It's a decision that I had to make as a 9th grader because, you see, I want to follow the pack. I want to be cool. I want to be like everyone else. And even when there were times when they were taking me down a road that was destructive, I still followed. But one day, I decided it's about time that I become the leader I was destined to be, and I believe those leaders are in this house today. So that's my advice. Don't follow the crowd, because you were designed and destined to lead, because you are great. You are great. And even though you may not see it, we see that greatness all over you. And so with that said, today I applaud you. I celebrate you. I affirm you as the great graduates of 2024. God bless you.
Thank you, Pastor Stewart, for those profound words. Ladies and gentlemen, permits me to acknowledge and introduce some outstanding individuals who has been at the helm of this institution, steering it towards excellence, and have championed initiatives that have enriched our academic and holistic offerings to both scholars, staff, and our families. Our founder and Bishop, Barrington Goldson, founder and CEO, Barrington Goldson, Dr. Stapleton, Nicholas Stapleton, Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Wayne Houghton, Chief Development Officer, Mrs. Sandrea O'Neill, Chief People and Legal Officer, Mr. Alwyn Burke, Group Financial Officer, Mrs. Felicia Barks, Chief of Staff. Put your hands together and cheer these individuals for their great work. Thank you. The success of the 2023-2024 school year is indicative of our phenomenal leader. Our captain, Miss Bradley, has led with dignity and decorum, and our scholars are proof of her hard work in the middle school. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot sit for this one. Please stand with me and give a very rousing applause to the captain of the middle school ship, Miss Alexis Bradley.
Good morning, Board of Trustees, executive leadership, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of the Academy Charter Hempstead Middle School Class of 2024. As I stand before you today, I am filled with immense pride and joy for this momentous occasion, marking the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. Graduates, your journey through middle school has been remarkable, one filled with moments of triumph, challenges, and memories to cherish. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that has brought you to this point. From the nervous excitement of the first day of sixth grade to the confident individuals that I see before me today. Each step of this journey has been significant. Throughout your time here, you have not only excelled academically, you've also demonstrated resilience, compassion, and leadership. You have embraced diversity, celebrated individuality, and fostered a sense of community that has enriched our school culture. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your academic journey, I urge you to carry forward the lessons you have learned. Embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Continue to challenge yourselves and never underestimate the power of perseverance. Remember that success is not solely defined by grades or accolades, but by the character that you exhibit, the relationships you cultivate, and the impact that you make on the world around you. As you move forward, always remember the support system that surrounds you, your family, your friends, and most importantly, the teachers who have shown you the way. Cherish their wisdom, seek their guidance, and never forget to express the gratitude and unwavering support that they have shown you. Congratulations, graduates. May your futures be bright, your hearts full of courage, and your spirit forever filled with the joy of learning and discovery. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Miss Bradley. Continue to do the great work that you have been doing in the middle school. Today, we would like to acknowledge Miss Long Island Teen, who is with us today. Please stand. Thank you so much for joining us. We want to point out that she collaborated with the girls and partnered for the Girls Empowerment Day that was presented by the Nassau community, which are county, which our girls were in attendance. Please make her welcome one more time. At this time, our graduates will be doing their song, I Believe, by Yolanda Adams. But before you stand, I want to acknowledge the presence of the man behind the vision of this great institution, Bishop Barrington Goldson, our CEO and founder. Could you just stand so that the parents who don't know you can acknowledge you? Thank you so much for being with us today. So at this time, I invite the class of 2024 to present their song, I Believe, by Yolanda Adams, which is led by our music educator, Miss Owens. Put your hands together for them. And while they come, parents, we want to acknowledge and let you know that the middle school Hempstead works collaboratively in creating world-class competitive scholars who will learn today, lead tomorrow, and serve in the future. And so this morning, I want to acknowledge our staff at the middle school. I want to acknowledge our principal, Miss Bradley, our guidance counselor, Mrs. Withhorn, our deans, Mr. Rowe and Mr. Thomas, our ELA team led by our coach, Miss Scott, our math team led by Miss Zarenfar, our special teachers, or specials teachers, our administrative staff, our security team, and our culinary staff. Together, we work and produce the best version of your scholars. Do enjoy their presentation.
They said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you have never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need, so believe. And you can never give up, you can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, I will, I know my dreams are real. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why your Words are just a thing in your soul, and you know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pictures in your mind, so just believe it will come true in time. It will be fine. Leave all of your cares and stress behind. Just let it go. Let the music flow inside. Forget all pain and just start to believe. I can, I will. All of my dreams are real. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why.
Give it up for a class of 2024. Well done, and we are happy to say that we believe with you. Continue to show them some love as they go back to their seats. I know you're proud parents. I know you are proud, and we are proud too. You may be seated. Thank you. Today's proceeding would not be complete without our keynote speaker. So I'm going to invite you to stand with me as we make way for our keynote speaker. Everybody, please stand. Dr. Pierre-Louis has dedicated her career to bridging the symbiotic relationship between public policy and the built environment, using architecture as a tool for social justice to help restore economically depressed communities. She holds an interdisciplinary MFA in Design and Production Technology from Brooklyn College and an MPS in Design Management from Pratt Institute, where her thesis examined how environmental justice-driven STEM curricula can foster design thinking to help students create strategies to introduce waste in communities impacted by illegal dumping. As an active architectural education researcher, she remains committed to issues on design justice and STEM literacy. She earned an honorable citation from former Queens Bar President Melinda Katz for her work as the chair of the Youth and Education Committee, expanding the Scholars at Work initiative, which provided career exploration services for 104 students across 5 CTEI schools, and funding the Google Code program at the Queens Library. She also served as the executive co-chair of the Jamaica Leadership Council for the Downtown Revitalization Initiative in Jamaica, Queens. She also taught architecture at New York City DOE before obtaining a doctorate in educational leadership. She holds advanced certifications in urban environmental education from Cornell University and has studied sustainability leadership as an executive fellow at Harvard and Yale. She is the proud school principal of the Academy CTE Charter High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Tameka Pierre-Louis. Please make her welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for that warm welcome. Everyone, please be seated. Thank you so much. First and foremost, I wanted to give honor to God for being able to be here today. It's such a blessing to be able to get up in sound mind, body, and spirit. So many people take that for granted, and I wanted to acknowledge that first and foremost. And I would be remiss not to welcome all of the parents and the guardians and well-wishers of all of these beautiful students that we have before us. So please give yourselves a round of applause. It is with my exquisite delight to stand before you as the class of 2024. I can remember meeting with you guys a few months ago to tell you about all the wonderful things that we have brewing in our CTE program. And many of you who are going to come to the Uniondale High School campus, and for those of you who will remain at the Hempstead campus, just know we have a wonderful year ahead of us because we will be expanding our CTE opportunities to all of our scholars at the Academy. As I stand before you, I feel the rhythm of your heartbeat with my own. I can see the excitement in your face, and I can feel your yearning to do well and be well in the world. I congratulate you and I celebrate you. It is with a great privilege to address you on your day, a day marking one of the most important accomplishments that you have to date in your lives. This is a magical moment, so please savor it. On Wednesday, I had the distinct honor of presiding over our first commencement ceremony for our Uniondale CTE High School, along with Principal Holloway for our Uniondale and Hempstead graduates at Hofstra University, where one of our scholars sung the song, "Lift Every Voice and Sing." How many of you are familiar with that song. Okay. The lyrics of that song goes, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. That song resonates in my spirit because it speaks of the journey you are about to embark on as high school scholars at the Academy. It also speaks of the price that was paid for this generation by the breath of our ancestors. I know this to be true because I stand here before you knowing that someone prayed for me and someone dreamed for me, as I know that someone has prayed for all of you. As a mother and an educator, I want to encourage you to dream big because through prayer, perseverance, and the willingness to work hard, and dare I say, through the grace of God, all things are possible. Do you know that our very existence is a prayer answered by our ancestors? As I look at your beautiful faces, I can see you asking yourselves, what does she mean by our ancestors? Who are they? Your ancestors are those who have gone before you. They are your parents' parents, your parents' grandparents, your grandparents' great-great-grandparents. They are people who poured hard work into building your families and giving you the life that you now seek to create as your own. Not only today is your day, today is their day as well. So never forget that you did not do this by yourselves. So I come here before you, trailing along the breaths of my ancestors as well as your own, and the breaths and the grace of the angels above. And today I like to add to their prayers and their dreams by letting you know that your crown has been paid for. So put it on your heads and wear it well. When you go to high school, wear it well. When you walk out of here today, know and always remember that it has been paid for. Not just because of the hard work you've done for the past 3 years as middle schoolers, but by the blood, tears, and sweat, and the toil and trails and sorrows and burdens and weariness that were paid for by your ancestors. As it has been said by the great poet Langston Hughes, who once wrote the poem about life in the metaphor of the crystal stair. He described it as being one that has tacks in it, places on the floor that are often bare. Times that on the staircase you will climb and reach landings and go into dark places where no light has shone because they have not experienced enough or taste enough freedom to be able to plant the seeds of freedom for the fruit that you now bear. But before you enjoy your summer, there are 3 things I would like to let you know as a high school principal before you return to embark on your journeys in the fall. First and foremost, when you come into high school, go in knowing who you are without any shame. Be proud of who you are. Go in with the question of asking yourself, if you have not yet decided upon who you're going to be, what do I want to be in life? Although I am confident that the CTE programs will help you in your quest to figuring that out, you will also be tasked with figuring out what kind of mark and legacy you want to leave on the world for those who come behind you. As a great dreamer, I look out into the audience and I see the wonderful, beautiful, handsome faces of our founders of the Academy Charter School. This today would not be possible without them having a dream. So dreams are very important. The answer for me, in terms of who I believe that I am and what I aim to be, is that I want to fulfill the highest, truest expression of myself as a human being. I wish to leave the world in a better place. I want to fulfill the promise that God dreamed when he dreamed of the very molecules that made me who I am. So please remember to ask yourselves, what do you want? And as freshmen, ask yourselves what kind of vision you have for your life. Even though you don't know yet, you still must forge a plan and have direction as to which way you would like to go. This begins with choosing good company. When you start your high school journey, do so by asking yourselves not only what do you want to do and who you want to be, most importantly, who should you align yourselves to facilitate that? My greatest advice to you is to surround yourselves with people who will encourage you to do better and to become better. As a Southern woman, I will share a saying with you. You can choose your family, but you sure can't choose. You can choose your friends, but you cannot choose your family. And like family, your friends are still your kin, so you better know that you will be, whether you acknowledge them or not, they will be associated with you. People will judge you by the company that you keep. So like your fruit, please choose your friends wisely. That is number one. Number two, always find a way to serve. As the great Dr. Martin Luther King once said, everyone wants to be famous, but everybody can't be great because greatness is determined by service. Now we live in a world where everyone wants to be famous, and we all want to be admired. We all admire people for being famous. But we have to think about what being known brings to our lives. What is the value of that? The truth is that fame fades over time, but legacies do not. In 3 years, you probably won't be able to even name the most popular rapper, but you will remember the teachers and the educators that touched your lives. The real truth is that when you operate in your calling and you're able to find how you can give service to the world, that is what is everlasting. No matter what occupational job or gift that God has bestowed upon you, be it service through education, engineering, or medicine, or even through art, your aim should always be to ask yourself, how can I give back to make the world a better place? That is number two. Last but not least, number three, it is very simple but often very hard to do. Be excellent. People notice when you do your best to be excellent. Think of how when you go to a restaurant and you encounter a hostess who is kind to you and attentive. That is a mark of excellence. And quite often, you will continue to support a business based upon how they made you feel when they rendered their services to you. So let excellence be your mantra. And when you are excellent, know that you will become unforgettable. People will always remember you, and you will stand out regardless of what your gift and talent is. Do the right thing. Even when people don't know that you're doing the right thing, this will always bring blessings into your life. I promise you. Because the third law of motion is that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That is true in all of our lives. As Newton once said, what goes up must come down. So make sure you're nice going up. Another great Southern saying is, what goes around comes around. So don't worry about when someone does you wrong. Don't worry about when you don't fit in and someone isn't nice to you. Know that revenge is the Lord. And getting back at somebody is not something that you do. Doing the right thing is what will follow you. You should always lead in knowing that the right thing is what will give you peace. You will be rewarded in peace in knowing that you've done the right thing. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to leave with you today. Don't be afraid of what people say or think about you when you utilize those 3 rules. Because if you had to ask yourself, is this something I would want to repeat to my parents? Is this something I would want someone that I highly respect to know that I've been involved in? If the answer is no, you should not be engaging in it. I promise you, if you remember those 3 things, you will not only lead a blessed life in a high school existence, you will also embark upon a experience of purpose and pride during your freshman year. And you will always live on being your ancestors' hopes and wildest dreams. With that, I said thank you and good luck next year. God bless everyone, and God bless the class of 2024.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'll invite Miss Bradley, our principal, to make this presentation. Could you please remain with us, Dr. Louis?
The class of 2024, we want to thank you so much for taking the time out to share wisdom with our scholars. We appreciate every word, and they know that when they go to high school next year, they're in great hands because of you.
Thank you again, Dr. Louis, for those impactful words. I'm confident that our scholars will take it with them wherever they go. At this time, I'm going to ask Anasha Richardson to come and do our special presentation.
Pieces at Noon by Anasha Richardson. The prosperity of life, the greatness of gold, I see the worth in you, and my heart is with my soul. I'm calm when you're near, I'm guided through the fear, you bring me up and see me go to the pier. I look for you when you're far away, only because you make my day. With my friends and family, you shine bright with them. Please show yourself when the hours out end. I've hadn't had a conversation with you yet, but when I do, I'll tell everyone that peace is at noon.
Put your hands together for the talent. A very talented and skillful writer, Miss Richards is. Today we have some very special awards, and I'm going to be inviting our principal to join us on stage as she will be given the Principal Award. The recipient of the Principal Award is a scholar that epitomizes the core values of the Academy. This scholar has been working assiduously ever since he entered the middle school, and his academic standings are testaments to his resilience and dedication to every task given. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and congratulate Alfrendi Guzman. Congratulations, Mr. Guzman. You are very deserving of this award. At this time, I'll be inviting our ELA and Humanities coach, Ms. Scott, to join me on stage as I will be presenting the CCC Award. We are honored to present the CCC Award, which stands for Commitment, Character, and Courage. This award is given to individuals who embody these essential qualities. This year's recipient of the CCC Award has shown exceptional commitment to their goals, unwavering character in their actions, and admirable courage in the face of challenges. On behalf of the New York State Attorney General, Lilita James, I present the CCC Award to, drum roll, Amani White, and Micah Talford Adams. Stay with me, Miss Scott. The Silver Pen Award. This award recognizes outstanding writing and exceptional contributions through the power of words. It celebrates not only the technical skill and creativity of the recipient, but also their ability to inspire, inform, and influence people through their written work. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient just showed you her skills. Please put your hands together and congratulate Anasha Richardson, our Silver Pen awardee. Well done, Anasha. An excellent writer she is. Thank you very much, Ms. Scott, and congratulations to our awardees. Our salutatorian has worked hard to deliver a speech in this capacity. Class of 2024, I know you want to give this person some love and confidence. Please welcome Justin Rivers, our salutatorian.
Good morning, esteemed board members, faculty, Principal Bradley, teachers, deans, all my fellow graduates and scholars, parents, my mom and dad. Thank you for this award and the privilege of being selected as salutatorian. I'd like to start off by acknowledging that if I said this award was only my work, then I'd be lying. I would like to thank everyone who helped me get to where I am now. My teachers, Mr. Bradshaw, Ms. Davis, Mr. DiDomenico, Ms. Nelson, and Mr. Bennett, the deans, my principal, Mrs. Bradley, and others, my friends, and all of my fellow graduates. Thank you. This journey seemed near impossible when I first arrived at the academy in 7th grade, but all of these people made it so much better. When I came to the academy in 7th grade, I felt lost and didn't know what to do besides my schoolwork. But my friends came along and helped me find my way and made each day a bit less monotonous. Each day with my friends and my caring teachers made school feel less like work and more like an opportunity to learn, explore, and have a good time while doing it. Even more so this year, I felt it was better to come to school and be productive with my friends than be anywhere else. The academy felt like home because of my grade mates, friends, and teachers. Even during the difficult times, they were there to help me like they were during the good times. Field trips and assemblies made school feel rewarding and valuable, cheering and laughing with my friends. I'd like to use this award to show that school doesn't have to be work all day, every day. You can always have a great learning experience while having fun if you do it right. I say this because I know this award is possible for every one of my fellow graduates. If you truly strive for it, you can achieve it, and it doesn't have to be work the whole way. Find the balance. The years ahead can be some of the best you ever have if you make them that way. These coming years are your greatest chance to aim and achieve the highest for your future. Many say your elementary years are the best, but I'd say the coming years are. LeBron James once said, "When you work out or you're doing anything active, it's more fun as a group. You may lose track of the time, and the next thing you know, you're working out for 2 hours because you're having fun." I believe this quote fits this year very well. If you had the right people around you, you could achieve so much more than you could have by yourself. Very similarly, many of us say that this year went by too fast, and I'd say that's because time flies when you're having fun. This is all to say that if you can pick the right people to make your learning fun and valuable, you can achieve greatness. Author Alexander Kerulf said, "Most people chase success at work, thinking that will make them happy. The truth is, happiness at work will make you successful." This quote leads me to my challenge for all of my fellow graduates. I challenge the 8th grade graduates of the class of 2024 to make your high school years and education the best and the most fun they can possibly be by surrounding yourself with all the right people who will make it that way. Congratulations to the 8th grade class of 2024. I can proudly say that we will achieve the greatest in these next few years.
Well done, Justin. Thank you. Well done. I'm sure that your colleagues are very proud of you this morning. Now for the big moment. Our valedictorian is an outstanding scholar with a great character. She embodied the values of integrity, kindness, and resilience, and have been an inspiration to her classmates and her teachers alike. Graduating class, please join me in giving love, appreciation, and commendation to Khadijat, or valedictorian for 2024.
Good morning to our esteemed board members, Principal Bradley, administrators, teachers, staff and faculty, deans, parents and family, and a warm and special greeting to my fellow 8th grade graduates. Today, when I reminisce on the years I've been fortunate enough to spend at the Academy, what I most treasure is all the times I've had the pleasure of laughing, crying, learning, and celebrating. Even the little bloopers or embarrassing moments are worth embracing. A true roller coaster of emotions. And just like a roller coaster, when you finally step off, all you can do is almost smile and almost want to ride again, but then you look around and see new rides and new adventures that you are excited to explore. These moments are what I can truly say made my years at the Academy not only memorable, but feel like home. Coming to school every day and looking beside me to see amazing, smart scholars who I call my friends is a blessing in itself. As you sit, I invite you to look around. Look to your left, look to your right. These are our fellow graduates who have impacted us. Our fellow graduates who have taught us more about ourselves, pushed us farther, helping us to only shine that much brighter. Through our experiences, we've learned that people can only elevate us to become the best versions of ourselves if we let them. I am wholly and honestly grateful for every single last one of you in this room. Principal Bradley and all Academy faculty and family. In my culture, they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So I thank not just my blood, but my teachers who have been with me every step of the way. But I would like to especially thank my mother, who has for almost 14 years raised me to be who I am today. Her excellence has blossomed into me, and I hope I can be at least half the woman and mother she is today. I believe I can speak for us all when we thank our parents for putting up with our sleepless nights, completing numerous assignments we definitely should have completed earlier, but nevertheless, they are here to celebrate us, and I am forever thankful for it. Let's give them a small round of applause. A shout out to a few faculty as well. Mr. Perrone, Mr. DiDomenico, Ms. Davis, Mr. Bradshaw, Ms. Tatinall, Ms. Whithorn, and Ms. Ramirez, my supporters, lunch buddies, and late pass writers. And finally, my fellow graduates, my best of friends. You know who you are. I am eternally thankful to you all. My fellow graduates, we have come this far together, and hopefully these next 4 years will show us how much further we can go. As our final days in middle school come to a close and the fruit of our labor is finally juice, I would like to leave you with just 3 more small points. First, enjoy the journey. We were able to arrive at this juncture by not just working hard, but playing hard too. We made memories that will last a lifetime. When we reflect on our middle school years, we will remember the times where we were having fun and experiencing what life has to offer for us all. Hopefully, we've all thought of some memory like this, but that is why it is so important to enjoy the times, because before you know it, just like now, it'll be over in the blink of an eye. Second, each and every one of us has a light within. We are all stars, and if we let ourselves shine, we can make the biggest impact the world could ever see. Embrace your differences, your unique talents. Don't be afraid to shine because of what you see in others. And as my mother and Ms. Davis always tell me, don't dim your light for anyone or anything. Just shine and keep shining. As Democratic presidential hopeful Marianne Williamson once said, as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence actually liberates others. And finally, always work hard. Don't be afraid of hard work. My grandmother taught me this quote, "Atsele owo eni ki tanije." This means what we achieve with our sweat and efforts will endure. Our hard work is our greatest strength. Our successes as a class of 2024 will never go unnoticed. And last, as Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap, once said, it's not cool to be a loser. Go to school, graduate, get your own, because when it's all said and done, they can say whatever they want to say about you, but they can't take it from you. Class of 2024, Class of 2024, we've done it.
Wow. Excellent job. Come on, class of 2024. Stand and give your valedictorian some love. Yes. It is now clear why Miss Khadijat is our valedictorian. She has done well, and we know that she will continue to do well. Before we move on, I will be inviting our founder and CEO, Bishop Barrington Goldson, to come and give us greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. First, let me congratulate the parents. Can all the parents that are here, you have graduates, can you stand? Let us acknowledge you and celebrate you. Come on, graduates. Let's celebrate our parents. Thank you so much. I'm trusting and hoping as we go through the ceremony, you are feeling comfortable. You made the right choice when you chose the academy to send your children to. Let me greet the board members, Mr. Chairman Stewart in his absence, Trustee Harrison. Would you stand? We acknowledge you this morning. She is a lifetime resident of Hempstead, raised her 3 boys here, and serving in such a great way as she enjoys her retirement. And the only work she does is the work of the academy. Can we celebrate her again? We're so glad to have her. All the executive team members, would you stand? They can acknowledge you real quickly. Thank you, Ms. Dr. Stapleton, Mr. Houghton, Chief of Staff, Ms. Barracks, and our legal and human resource leader, Ms. O'Neill. Mr. Burke is busy making payroll and meet the needs of the school. Can we celebrate them, please? Principal Bradley Williams, Mr. Houghton leaned over to me and he said, every school takes the spirit of the leader. Can we celebrate her? I watch our moderator carry out the spirit. Principal Bradley, thank you so much for your leadership. Can all the middle school staff that's here in whatever capacity, can you just wave your hands as we acknowledge you? Thank you. Thank you. Last year, this your staff and it blew our minds when we saw the state results. This school did phenomenally well. Off the chain. I listened to the Salutatorian as he said he came in at the 7th grade, and it warmed my heart to see you came in and you found your footing. But more importantly, you had fun. I celebrate you, and we're looking forward to great things from you. To a valedictorian, it does take a village to raise a child. We're going to raise you right along with your mother and your father. We celebrate you, we congratulate you. Mr. Peter King, could you stand, sir? Thank you for your leadership. Do I need to say anything more? Thank you for your leadership and your impartation in the middle school as the deputy academic director over the middle school. Mr. Holloway, you're sitting around to see who else to take care of these kids next year. Can you stand? Thank you for your leadership. Dr. Pierre-Louis, can you stand again, please? This is the best dressed, don't sit, please, staff of the academy with accolades beyond. She's a gem, and we're so glad to have her your speech was inspiring, and we thank you. Dr. Pierre has taken on a new role at the school. She's now the ambassador for our career, technical, and educational program. I had the distinct honor of traveling with her earlier this week, different foundations, and what a joy it was to spend time. I'm looking forward to what is going to happen. To the parents that are here, we heard your comments when we were doing the renewal in the survey that you did. You told the state that you want to have the CTE program incorporated in the high school in Hempstead, and Dr. Pierre is going to be leading that charge, as well as taking this beyond Uniondale and beyond Hempstead. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm not in church. This week has been a challenging week, but an exciting week. And every graduation is just a special blessing. I will not say what I plan to say, but I'll remind the graduates of the 3 points that Dr. Pierre raised. Choose your friends wisely. As you go into high school, parents, remember this. You really don't matter now. Their friends are the important things. Graduates, I implore you, I beg you, I beseech you, I will pay you. Choose the right friends. Don't let anybody dim your light. Put people around you that will have fun with you and bring the best out of you. Some of the friends you choose will be friends for a lifetime. Some are just going to be for a season. Some are going to be there for a reason. Choose your friends wisely. Parents, even though they will not be coming to you as much as they used to as they embark in this new stage of their lives, please do not leave them alone. Find a way to get connected and know who they are speaking to. I'm not saying you should sneak in on their social media page. I'm not saying you should have the password to their cell phones. I'm not saying you should check their book bags. I'm not saying you should wake up in the middle of the night and go into the room to make sure they're asleep and in the bed. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying Be a parent. I told my children, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent. I wish I could eat it back. That's what I was told. But can I say to you, be a parent, and if they will allow you, be a friend. Ask God to help you how to balance the two. There are influencers that are paid to make a living in influencing the lives of your young people. They got friends that they've never met. Friends in China, friends in Ukraine, friends Iran, friends in Trinidad, friends in places they'll never get to. Please, parents, do not sit back and allow your children to be influenced by people that you don't have a clue who they are. Graduates, choose your friends wisely. Dr. Pierre says the mark of true leadership and greatness is found in service. Find a way to be involved in a service community. Let me tell you what the guidance counselor working with the high school students has been saying to us. Our first graduating class with Mr. Holloway, the Valedictorian, Kimani, was able to pass through his interviews and got to Harvard because he had a long list of service communities that he was involved in. It's not just good to have good grades. You have to show your involvement in many other things. Parents, encourage your students when they get to high school to be involved in all the activities, all the clubs, all the social agencies around. Let them be involved in other things. Don't let them sleep on a Saturday morning. Wake them up and take them to somewhere to be involved doing something. It's important on their college application. Fame, she said, will fade, but your legacy will last. Wonderful points that she made. Friends, service. The third point she made, when everything you do, make sure it's done excellently. Do not shortchange yourself. Go the extra mile. Don't let anybody dim your light, talk you out of it. If you can get 99.9, go for it. If you can get 105, go for it. Do not just settle for what folks think you should do to feel comfortable. Push yourself and do excellent work. I look forward to seeing you in high school, and I look forward to seeing you walking the stage at graduation and then coming back as you continue to learn, lead, and serve. God bless you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Bishop Goldson. Put your hands together for our Bishop. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful vision that has created opportunities for our scholars and our staff. At this time, our Chief Academic Officer is with us, and I'm inviting Dr. Stapleton to come and bring greetings.
Good morning. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Our parents and teachers have done very well. You guys are progressing at an extremely impressive pace. I heard a lot this morning about academics, and it's true that we have a very strong academic program. Some of you have already passed courses, Algebra 1 and Living Environment. So the expectation is maybe in your 11th and 12th grade, 12th year, you'll be taking college courses and advanced placement courses. Am I right? Bishop Goldson just mentioned that we'll be expanding our city program to the Hempstead campus to include courses like aviation, EMS, Dr. Pierre-Louis, am I right? EMS, and drone, culinary arts, starting this fall. I think we're going to begin with 3. But mostly important, leadership, learn, lead. We're going to emphasize lead as in leadership. And beginning this fall, we'll be offering the junior ROTC program at both Academy Hempstead and Academy Yundale. As Bishop mentioned, 2 days ago, I was really heartbroken about some community events. And it's even more real, Bishop, that we need to focus on developing leadership skills so our students will take the right path. I encourage all students, I encourage parents to please enroll your students or your children in these courses so you can have a very well-rounded child, not only academically, but Dr. Pierre-Louis mentioned character development and leadership. Dr. Pierre-Louis will be taking charge of the JROCT program, and you'll be hearing more from her shortly. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Stapleton. Thank you for those profound words. At this time, we're going to be distributing the well-deserved diplomas to our scholars. And so I'm inviting Mr. Zhu, homeroom and math teacher of 801, to join me as the scholars of 801 will be presented. Parents, I'm asking you to continue to be cooperative and remain in your seats.
Presenting wonderful graduates of 801, Marino Alvarado, London Barnes, Cynthia BMA, Maya Blaine, Isaiah Bowden, Anaya Carpenter, Genesis Castro, Alexander Farmer, and Jadori Green, Peyton Holloway, Melody Jerome, Gianna Jones, Jade Lowazo, Jaden Mushrow, Messi McDonough, Daniela Mejia, Aaron Michaud, Jeter Moya, Leslie Osageda, Folalewa Ramirez, Caden Richardson, Jayla Riggs, Alba Rivers, Kayla Scott, Amara Stewart, Jabari Stewart, Malia Taylor, Nicole Thomas. Riza Tassils. Alison Vasquez. Amani Y. Anthony Williams. Anthony Yanis. Kimberly Zapata.
Thank you, Mr. Zhu. Well done, 801. Presenting the scholars of 802. Andy Alvazores. Cameron Atkinson. Amid Brary. Jalen Belazaire. Natalie Castaneda. Samuel Granados. Dulcia Hercules. Abigail Jefferson. Carla Juarez. Oscar Hernandez. Yossi Lagos. Melanie Limas Escobar. Melissa Limas Escobar. Erica Martinez. Alison Ramirez. Ilsa Reyes. Janelle Rosado. Brenda Rubio. Sarah Santos. Dennis Segova. Kalani Singh. Vincent Suazo. Micah Talford Adams. Ander Yamanzor. Amora Watkins. Malia Webb. Taylor Williams. And Sharondi Youngsam. Well done, 802. At this time, I invite Mr. Bradshaw, homeroom teacher for 803, to present those scholars.
And now presenting the scholars of 803, Yuritsa Almendares, Valeria Barrera, Jade Belisaka, Khadijat Bello, Joshua Bolden, Joshua Buckley, Ashley Campos, Khalees Canteen, Cyrus Dorval, Alfredny Florian, Dalkiel Goris Villar, Taraya Graham, Christine Green, Ileana Guevara, Michael Gutierrez, Abigail Irabulum, Stephen Juarez, Judy Juarez, Ryan Laidlaw, Vanessa Mancia, Daniel Montoya, Ashley Moran, Faith Nolasco, Samir Oriana, Josiah Powell, Anasha Richardson, Justin Rivera, Amy Rojas, and Chase Success.
Thank you, Mr. Bradshaw. Thank you, 803. Miss Davis, homeroom teacher of 804, will be presenting those scholars.
Presenting the scholars of 804, Denny Almendarez, Samantha Alvarado, Sophia Alvarez, Suni Balan, Matthew Bartley, Malik Brown, Elijah Cargill, Allegra Clark, Nefertiti Copeland, Jade Cortez, Mario Demanche, Sean Grace, Adam Ahmad, Kimberly Hernandez, Autumn Jenkins, Mark McDaniel, Sarah Mejia, Marilyn Membrano, Angel Morotra, Joshua Dow, Brian Orozco, Diana Paz, Adriana Pinder, Jada Powell, Stefan Sky Raghunanan Singh, Jaren Ramirez, Juliana Rodriguez, Jefferson Romero, Ramel Saeed, Santiago Sorto, Amaya Stewart, Esmeralda Urrutia, and Daylin Velasquez.
Thank you, Miss Davis, and thank you, Mr. Holloway and Mrs. O'Neill and Miss Bradley. I'm going to invite Miss Bradley to remain.
Good morning. Miss Alexis Bradley, I am pleased to present you with this token of appreciation for your hard work in successfully leading the Academy Charter School through an amazing school year. Your unwavering dedication to our school community has made a profound impact. Your leadership has guided us with wisdom and compassion. Your commitment to fostering a nurturing environment where students can thrive academically, personally, has not gone unnoticed. Thank you. We love and appreciate you, Ms. Bradley.
Thank you very much, Ryan, and well done again, Miss Bradley. I'm inviting our class of 2024 to stand. As a symbol of completion, I will invite the class of 2024 to move their tassels from right to left. You may turn and face your families. Presenting the class of 2024 of the Academy Charter Middle School, Hempstead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been very well. I'm going to invite everyone to sit for a minute so I can give you the instructions. Thank you for attending the 8th grade graduation ceremony here at the Hempstead campus. And I am going to be asking our parents, who have been very lovely all morning, to continue to cooperate with us. I'm going to ask the parents who are sitting in the balcony area to exit first after the announcement. And then those who are sitting in the sanctuary, I'm going to ask you to exit afterwards. Your scholars will be sent out to you in the parking lot. Thank you so much for partnering with the Academy Charter School, and it was a pleasure working with you, and we hope to see you soon. You may exit. Thank you. Okay, class of 2024. Those in the main sanctuary, I'm going to ask you to sit down just 2 minutes more and allow those in the balcony to go. Thank you for sitting, parents, in the sanctuary.